Hey guys, this is Kelco K22 and I've been working on the mod. I have actually been doing stuff. Yeah. One thing I want to go into at the start of this is I'm going to try and put a beta release kind of link in the description box below. Basically, it will give you it will be an exported version of this mod exactly how it is right now, if I can actually talk. Which means that items are going to be, at least some of them are going to be missing their names. Some things aren't going to work. Things that I've said aren't in here yet, kind of thing. But it's so that I can get some bug reports and things like that before I actually make the release. So let's actually get onto stuff. Oh, and if anybody spots things that are spelt wrong, let me know, but only if it's an item that's actually got its full name. Somebody's mentioned that to me on the Bravo, I think it was. I need to fix that. But either way, let's get onto the update. So, we've got the stuff for Yuki, and it's in this chest. As you can see, we've now got a lot more cards, because we've got all of these sword vent cards. And why the hell does the belt just occasionally do this and duplicate a piece of armor? That's kind of stupid. So, basically what a sword vent card will do is it will check to see if you've got the visor. But as I've not added the visors yet, I decided not to add code that searches for the visor because the visors don't exist. I was tempted to add the code but make it search for an apple, because I always tend to use apple as default code. If anything that needs an item doesn't work, like a gun or something, just see if it's still set as an apple. I mean, like, Kabuto has a gun, but I don't think I've added. Everything seems to have all now. Everything seems to have all that has guns. I don't know. But if there's ever an item that's not shooting but should shoot, just double check I've not left it as an apple. Because I always put apple in as just default. Ooh, blade stuff. Nah, I think Gorilla Rouser uses the blank cards. But it's like, all the stuff from Drive, someone sent me a message to say that wasn't working correctly. I went to check it, and it was using the Hinamo Enemy Lockseed from Guy. All I can think of is I copied the line of code from the guns in Gaim. So the Budo Ryuho? I think that's what it's called. And I just never got round to changing it back. So, yeah, if anything doesn't work like that, please let me know and I will fix it. So, let me show you what the contract cards actually do. As I said, it will check for the visor, but visors aren't added. So, what it's doing now is it's checking to see if I've got the Ryuki helmet, the Ryuki chest plate, the Ryuki leggings, and, here's the important thing, this card is a card that works with this rider. So basically, if I go to use a this card, the Drag Saber Sword Vent card, as any other rider other than Ryuki, it won't work. And what it does is when you use it, it gives you the sword. Now, in survival, this does actually consume the item, so it's a one-time only use to get a weapon. But these items should be pretty easy to get from the ores, because these cards are going to be used to pad out the ores. But as I said, it's a one-time use only, and you will have to own a full set of that rider's armor, as well as of crafting the weapon, not the weapon, the visor for that rider. And if you've done all that, you've already had a diamond sword and you've mined a lot of Ryuki stuff. So I don't mind these weapons being the same as diamond or better. So that's kind of where I'm standing on that. But either way, it works. Oh, and in survival mode, you could just hold it and fill your inventory, and it's just like, yeah, look at all these swords. You could probably actually do this in survival mode if you've got enough of the cards, because they will stack. And I gotta admit, I find it amusing. So, yeah. That's it for the Ryuki part of this update. Actually, let me just go in and show you all the cards I've added. But oh, no, wait, there's another weapon, isn't there? So, we have the blank sword, which... If I just move these up, I can actually grab a few of the swords out here and just show you what I mean. The blank sword, the drag visor Zwei sword mode. This would actually check to see if you have the drag visor Zwei. And let's just take a random one. Let's take the Venom Saber, because I love the way that thing looks. Let's click it. As you can see, it doesn't work. And the reason it's not working is because I'm not Oja. It is Oja, isn't it? But when you see things like these, blank sword vent, because I'm Ryuki, I can use this, which is kind of cool. There is going to be an additional one that searches to see if you're actually the correct form to summon in the card. So, to use the card. But I haven't got around to adding it yet. So, at the moment, it's just any rider can use... Not any rider, any form can use the card. But we've got a lot of cards here. And we've also got the Abyss Slasher, which will summon the Abyss... It's Abyss Saber, not Slasher. The Abyss Saber for Kamen Rider Abyss. So, he's got his sword in here now. I also added alternative sword, but as I've not even added alternative, I haven't even textured the sword yet. So this card does nothing. It's coded to do something. As soon as I add alternative and alternative 0, that card will work. But until then, it does nothing. It's just there. Again, it's kind of like a lot of these. A lot of these will be crafting. I just haven't added the crafting yet. I might actually do that after this, because that shouldn't take too long. So, yeah, Ryuki is actually coming along quite nicely. I mean, really nicely. I mean, the strike vents are what I'm working on now. So, as you can see, we've got 2. Actually, was I doing guard vents next? I might be doing guard vents. I don't know. I've textured all the cards. I just need to start texturing the items themselves. And that's what's really going to be taking the time. So, yes, that's going to be it for the Ryuki bit that I've been working on. And I've kind of been tweeting out some weird things. It's like, should I add this? Should I not? And quite a lot of it I've been adding. So let's actually get onto some of it, like Kamen Rider Black Wizard. Yes, this is Kamen Rider Wizard Flame style, but black and white, in which I mean all the colours just gone. So yeah, it's just there. This, I believe, is an SIC exclusive form, which is kind of weird, because we've already got our Dark Wizard, so we don't really need the Black Wizard, but I honestly think they just took the picture and took all of the colours out of the picture. And that's how we got this form. So, I don't know. But it's not a super impressive form, but I kind of like adding weird forms that are really obscure. So, yeah, we've got Kamen Rider Black Wizard. We've also got the female version of Kamen Rider Wiseman, is it? The female Wiseman? I don't know. Well, it's the female White Wizard. And as you can see, the only difference is the extra gold stripe on the chest. Stop complaining, it gave me a reason to add another Wizard Rider. Now, both of these riders are... Actually, they might not be, but they should be compatible with the wizard rings already. I mean, actually, I might have to check that one. Where's wizard? And let's try you. And let's try the most important ring in existence. I mean, seriously, I love this ring. I don't like it doing that, but that's just part of this. Okay, let's see. Explosion! So, yes, the, thingy. The wizards I've added are already compatible with the wizard rings, which is nice. And I'm getting lag out the ass right now. Lag! Okay. Okay, can I get back? Can I get back? I haven't finished talking yet. I haven't finished talking. So yes, I'm going to continue doing these light goal things. I don't know if I want to edit this towards the start of the video or I'm going to just leave it where I've recorded it. But I'm going to start changing it round. I'm going to set a specific goal to get a specific rider into the mod. And I'm going to try and get it in before the next video. So what is this light goal for this time round? I'm going to set it to the 35. I think 35 is a good number at the moment. So if we can get 35 likes, I will add the 3 unused riders into Kamen Rider thighs. Basically, these riders were shown in a catalogue kind of thing, I believe it was, for Smart Brain, but these suits were never seen actual existence. They just don't really exist. I believe they're Neo Alpha, Pyron, and Cedar, and that is actually just straight off the top of my name. So if you guys want to see these 3 unused riders added into the mod, please do hit that like button, and if we can get 35 likes, I will make sure that all 3 of these riders are in the next update. Did I just say 35? I did say 35. If we could get the 35 likes, you know what I mean. And another thing is, starting from this weekend, I'm not going to be able to record any videos. I put this out on Twitter the other day, but basically what's happening is the neighbour's going to be doing some work, and it basically means the only chances I'm going to be able to record is going to be at night, and I work at night, so it's not going to be fun because I don't know what he's doing, but he's constantly doing work, and he gave us the heads up that he's planning to do a lot over the next 2 weeks, and I don't want to be recording with all that background noise. I know it's kind of stupid, but at the end of the day, it's his house, and I'm not going to complain, because let's face it, these records are just a hobby, and I don't lose anything, and I'm still going to be working on the mod. So, yes, I'm going to try and get some videos recorded, maybe a Let's Play or 2, so to get over those weeks, and if it does go on for longer than he told us kind of thing, I'll let you guys know somehow. So yes, I'm going to try and get one more video out before then, but bear in mind there's only like 2 days, and I normally take 2 or 3 days, so yeah, not fun. But if you guys have enjoyed this video for even a split second, please do consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you're not already. Any and all support is so greatly appreciated. So until next time, goodbye. Oh, and remember I put that link for the proto version of this mod in the description box below.